So, hello everybody. What is going on, dude? It is Kiba Shimaki here, and welcome back to some more Okami HD. Last time, well, we managed to get the canal flowing, help Bacon, or I forget how you say his name. What's his name? Whatever, the guardsman. Collect his living sword, and found our way to the aristocratic's quarters of Sei-an City. After having a wonderful conversation with the lovely Miss Rao. Come on, tell us what you want. It doesn't matter, just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers. Without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do. We met the lovely and illustrious Miss Priestess Rao. So now there's nothing more to do but to check around the aristocratic's quarters and see if there's in any way, shape, or form we can assist amongst the lands. Check around and hey, Kamazo's here. Ah, you're that white wolf I keep bumping into all over. I'm traveling the land to spread the good teachings of Buddha. There seem to be so many places in need of guidance. I can feel it here too, a sinister chill in the air. Concentrate. Look hard, you see. Right behind you now. Spoke a little too realistically with that. We have ourselves a battle with the Crow Tengu and the Ubume, I think it was called, right? Yeah, the Ubume. We have a battle with these two, which can be relatively easy or relatively difficult. Of course, just like all the previous challenges, you want to defeat it in the quickest time possible to gain the best reward that you can. Boom, Gale Storm, boom, 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 boom. Boom. Gale Storm right away. Boom, boom, boom. Let's try Gale Storming. That doesn't seem to be it, but there we go. Down it goes, down she went. I think we did that in a pretty good time. Does look like it. We use our gold dust, of course, on... I forgot what it's called. Humans are not witnesses to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 24 seconds. Your performance was most admirable. I've seen you fight many times now, and I'm constantly surprised by your incredible strength. Even the great darkness that lies before you is probably nothing that you need to fear. It seems that your journey is still not nearing its end. I want you to take this. It will protect you along your way. If done fast enough, along with his previous two challenges, you will attain a stray bead and some praise, which we would graciously accept. Thank you very, very much. Sumugari. I don't know why I struggle to remember that, but yes, Sumugari got that worthwhile, thing with us, and we see, well, exactly where we need to go is just off in this direction. But of course, let's do a little bit of exploring here within the aristocrats' quarters. Let's see what's going on. See if any advice could be provided or given. We're Queen Himiko's bodyguards. She's in her palace at the moment, praying for the city. I'm under orders not to let anyone disturb her. I take orders seriously, so that means you too, what? Oh. You say anything in turn? Nope, nothing to say. If you try to go past them, you can't see the curse stone stretching up before you. The whole city is engulfed in a sinister air, but we won't let it lay a finger on Queen Himiko. No, we guards won't let any evil get the better of us. Bah! Himiko's people all sound like a bunch of parrots. You can't just attack anyone. You're God after all. Of course, of course. Sorry about that. You're God after all. Let's just leave him alone. Yeah, indeed. Not much that we can do except kind of just walk by, walk around, and see what there is lying in other ways. Obviously, there's curse zones that block us off from really exploring a lot of spots. So, we're kind of just left to our own devices to explore. Ooh, there's a chest here. That's interesting. I don't know why that's here, but let's see what we got. Oh, okay. That's a very painful camera angle. Get ourselves an exorcism slip. Large. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Anything. Oh, the little cat statue again. Doesn't seem like we can do much with it now, but I mean, hey, it's there, so at least we know of its existence. We are aware of it. So I guess nothing on that end. All we can really do is head to this end and see if there's anything else besides that fog or that mist we see breaching from that side. Nope, curse zone over there, so it appears we have no other real choice. We kind of have to go in this direction. I think there's one more building we can access briefly, but I believe there is one more. Oh, chest. I saw it just out of the corner of my eye, too. Come on. What we got? A stray bead. Another one. We'll definitely take that. Thank you very much. Let's go zooming back this way, back to where we came from. And can we? Yes, we can. Cool. Oh, we can actually enter this area, too. What do we got? What's happening? Hello. Hi-oh. In the ocean swims a mighty... I can't do it, never mind. In the ocean swims a mighty beast. 'Tis he who keeps the sea at peace. Oh, what magnificence we behold in this water dragon, oh so bold. It's a song my grandma taught me. Apparently, the water dragon that's causing havoc in the sea is actually a god from the dragon palace at the bottom of the sea. Did you know that, doggy? That's news to me. We can try to bloom these trees, but because of the surrounding curve zone, it appears it is not successful. Well, well, it's not every day I have a dog visiting my mansion. What is it, little one? Are you hungry? Or have you fled here from the chaos over at the coast? I don't have anything for you, but you can stay as long as you'd like. A dirty dog in my lovely mansion. Get away from me, you flea-bitten hound. There's no place for the likes of you. You can tell who likes animals and who doesn't. This chest, we bonk it open. We retain a holy bonus. Nice, not too bad. A little nice thing here and there, and we see, okay, not passable, but some sort of open outside edge. It almost seems like you could go out if you wanted to. Maybe, power cutter does nothing, or power slash does nothing but bring us fruit, so guess we'll have to leave as per the ladies, the mistresses in a way, request. Let's see, is there anything else around? Nope, it is a flat, oh, box, which contains a vengeance slip. We'll definitely take that. Thank you. Anything on the other side to match it? No. Damn, I was kind of hoping. Oh, wait, no, there is something here, though. It's always good to just double check around. I know there's a good handful of chests here and there that I missed out on. Oh, pearl. So definitely keep your close eye out. Of course, change it to nighttime if you feel like you missed something. And aside from that, you should be good. That should be just about everything we can collect at this point. So nothing more but to head wherever this mist and this fog is coming from and see if there's anything we can do about it. Oh boy, here we go. The source of our problems. What's happening? Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just, I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion of His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable Emperor. True, he's had to take to his bed because of this strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course. But there's something about his strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room. And then, before we knew it, it had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it too. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away. We don't even see a doctor. So I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But what about that girl who locked up in the cell all along? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl called Kaguya, right? Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. Wonder what's going on inside the palace. Wonder indeed. Huh? A white wolf? How unusual. What are you doing here at the Emperor's palace? Come to steal treasure from under his nose while he's ill. You no-good hound, get out of here right now. If I catch you the sight of you again, I'll have you for my dinner. Actually, I don't think I'd want to eat such a dirty-looking beast. But get out of here anyway. Oh, this is quite mean. Oh, you got more to say? You pesky mongrel. It's the Emperor's orders that no one's allowed through. And that includes wolves as well as people. Even a mosquito couldn't get past our super tight security. Am I getting through to you? Then get out of here. Such tight security can only mean one thing. Whatever's causing that swirling mist must be in this bloody palace. Wonder what kind of person the Emperor is. Indeed, indeed. What about the other guy? What's he got to say? Oh, hello, Wolf. I wouldn't come any closer if I were you. We're under orders to defend the Emperor with our lives. You'll leave now if you know what's good for you. What is it now? Is it the swirling mist inside the palace that's bothering you? It's nothing, really. That's what the Emperor told us to say anyway. It's nothing. You'll leave now if you know what's good for you. So it definitely does have to do with that. Head this way and... Check out these slips of paper. Looks like each one has a spell or something on it, but I have no idea how to use them. Don't you think they do us much good? We can approach it and not attack it, but before that, we see this. Hey, look at that, Ami. There's a mist pouring out of that little hole. Too bad you're so big, otherwise we could have checked out this hole. I don't like this palace. Something smells fishy here. Indeed. Doesn't appear like there's much else we can do, so let's pick up these slips of paper. Let's check out the other side real quick. Nope, nothing. Pick up these slips of paper. Let's head back to Rao. It's a Priestess Rao. Maybe she knows what these are. I mean, they just so happen to have a bunch of different spells on them, so perhaps she can find a way to use them. And oh, I think the time zone just changed too. Oh, did I ever go into here? I think I did. Perhaps I didn't? Let me double check. I feel like I might have skipped this. Did I skip this? I don't think I skipped this, did I? Oh no, I did skip this. Oh. Hello. I wonder what's wrong with the Emperor. His illness must be the cause of his strange behavior. Oh, what a sweet little doggy. Maybe you could lend an ear to that poor husband of mine. He's been so troubled lately, he'd talk to anyone. Anything else? I don't suppose you've got time to hear my woes, have you, Pooch? I've served under the former Emperor of Sei-an City and been at his side for more years than I care to remember. But then he suddenly took to his bed with a terrible illness. He's been like a completely different person ever since. He was always such a modest and benevolent ruler in the past, but now he surrounds himself with gods and turns the needy away. There's even a rumor that he imprisoned a girl for no reason. It's the illness that's doing this, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Anything else? Okay, it just says the same thing, yeah. That's interesting, though. He's changed since he's grew ill. Something worth noting. Bash this open. We get ourselves a steel soul sake. Indeed, we shall take that. And I guess with nothing more to note and no other ways to go, let's head back now to Priestess Rao. Let us show these interesting slips of paper that we have obtained that just so happen to be right there by the Emperor's quarters. Bash this. We get ourselves an exorcism slip. Just always got to double check, you know? Maybe there is something lying about there. Maybe there isn't. Another chest, of course. Oh. Go to dig this up. Another chest, which contains a crystal. And as you saw there briefly, these slips were bouncing, shrinking, growing. I don't know the best way to explain it, but we haven't done it yet. But any item that you any item that you drop, if you leave it out in the open for too long, it will despawn and respawn back where you originally obtained it. So, in case you want to go running back to the to the Emperor's quarters, that's what'll happen. But we bring him back and... What have you... My prayer slips. You found them? In this huge city? Oh, thank you. They're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? You're saying we're the answer to your prayers? I'm saying you are our only hope. As you have seen, Ryoshima is in turmoil. All because of the evil rising from the darkness. Because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Yes, next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over Ryoshima Coast, and with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city, but this foe is too strong for me, so I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all? I don't know. Sounds kinda fishy to me. There are some who think that the queen is a coward to shut herself away, but she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Oh, sacred treasure, you say? Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Will you listen to what I have to ask? Indeed we shall. What the heck. Let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Kirisu. Stacked? Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast near the Ryoshima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko. But the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been Sei-an City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me and help me search its cargo for the fox rods? You want us to do what? You want us to search for treasure on a sunken treasure ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we can help this busty babe or what? Help Rao search? Indeed we shall. Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Ami? Thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let's go to the treasure ship right away then. Although, we must wait until the new moon rises in the night sky. In the shallows where the ship ran around a ground called the Lunar Lagoon, the tide only recedes when the moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the treasure ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next moon. Indeed, we know where we must go. You haven't forgotten, have you, Amaterasu? In the shallows where the ship ran aground, called the Lunar Lagoon, the tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. The holy treasure, the fox rods, is on that ship. I'm sure of it. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next new moon. Indeed we shall, Rao, indeed we shall. Boy, Ami, you seem really eager to help her. Well, I couldn't say no to those two either. But we can't let our guard down. I mean, who knows? That busty babe might be Himiko's puppet. And if they're up to no good, then we should get our hands on those fox rods before they do. Indeed, that is something to keep in mind. We have quite a dilemma. Things are getting interesting. They're spiking up and we see Waka is no longer here, nowhere to be found. With nothing more to do, the only task left to complete is to figure out how we're going to get our jump to increase and get ourselves to the lunar turret. But we'll get all that sorted next time. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be seeing all of you dudes later. Peace out, everybody.